and this is Dr. Bharati Govardhan from Raipur, Chhattisgarh, and I am a dentist by profession. I was doing my job in corporate sector, but somehow there was insufficient work for me. There was emptiness in my job, and something strikes in my mind that why not we shift the job area. And I am here in Sochara, and fortunate enough to be associated since so long. And there is a medical paradigm shift from my end while I'm working since with Sochara to a prevention part, which is already been ignored by many of the professional health professional and working in this area. And I am just surprised, like we are just ignoring the root level, and maximum of the majority of the issues and sufferings and lackings are there in the root, and we are just seeing the fruit part, which is unbiased actually. And yeah, it has gave me a vision to be very much clear what I want to do and how I'm gonna reach my target, and how I can be a real health professional in terms of health provider, as a health provider. And it's like it's very much, now I'm very much clear in my thoughts that this job is going to provide me a very clear idea and a very clear vision about what I am and what I should do for my people, for my Bharat, and how to make a good nation. Being a dentist by profession, it was like I was just concentrating on the medical part and the disease part of the person, of the health sector. But when I switched to Sochara, it was like we are just seeing the superficial layer of iceberg, and there are much more deeper things which we have to work as a professional, as a health professional, to make them cure from and make them destroy from the root, so that it will be good for our people. Yeah, and that vision and that area of my interest I have found from working with Sochara. And I would like to thank Sochara. They have made me to accept my failure, meantime to be how to be patient actually. So these will be the key learnings of my for rest of my life from Sochara, and hope to be continue in the same stream. Yeah, I look up to work with these kind of people. Yeah, when we talk about health, we were just concentrating in what TB does, how TB involved, what are the areas which, what are the people, marginalized people, how they are affected by TB. We were just concentrating from the medical part of the particular disease. But when I joined Sochara, I have actually learned the etiological cause of TB. Like it's not just, it's just not a disease we are talking about. In Sochara, we were talking about how poverty has led to TB. Rather, we'll just see and we'll just do the dots to उनको रोकथाम करने के लिए हम जो कैंपेन लगा रहे हैं, हम वो उस पर ध्यान दे रहे थे हम अभी तक. लेकिन ये पार्ट जो है वो इग्नोरेंट था कहीं ना कहीं हमारे तरफ से, कि वो आया क्यों है और टीबी उत्पन्न क्यों हो रहा है और वो बढ़ क्यों रहा है हमारे भारत में. So there was a social determinant of health which was related to directly diseases, and which was being ignored by many of health professionals. In CHLP course, I have learned the social determinants of health and its objectives as well. So fortunately I happened to visit Snehadan, which is there at outskirts of Bangalore. It is for HIV peoples. So I just went over there. I was surprised that okay, there are innocent people, there are innocent kids who are affected by a big disease like HIV when we talk about. And a layman always scared when you talk about HIV. So what about these kids? And they're easily coping up with, and they're ready to accept their, their diseases, what they are being like suffering from. And that made a turn to my life. It made me very much particular that okay, these are the people who actually need educated people like us to work for them, rather than sitting idle in front of computer making your knowledge, for the thankless job. Be patient and accept your failure. It will be only you who can help of yourself. Nobody else in this whole world is gonna help you until or unless you won't accept your failure, you're lacking behind. Yeah, and it's time to wake up and start from the beginning. It's never too late. If the small people, the small kids can accept the big HIVs whom society is scared of, so why can't we day to day life, we feel, we can accept our failures, our lag behind things, and cope up with the life. So it was like for the rest of my life, it was for me a learning, not for the particular event made me to be into health, public health or something. I'll keep till I go to graveyard. I'm lucky enough to say today that from a background of medical science, I am a health professional now. And all thanks goes to SOCHARA.